Welcome back to the Cougars Coliseum. Tonight we have our semifinal matchup for the boys JV featuring the Cougars versus Spencerville. Now, what are your keys to the game tonight?
I think it's all in the mindset for the Burma Cougars. They've been dominant all season, and they're here to prove that they're going to be dominant here tonight.
I mean, the Cougars coming off a sounding and convincing victory versus, who was it? It was McLean? Burke in the quarterfinal, and looking to fend off Spencerville in the semifinal to go back to its second straight JV championship. Man, that would be awesome, no? Would be very, very exciting.
It's really tough to pull off near back-to-back undefeated seasons from Coach Marlin.
So starting lineup tonight for the Cougars features Isaac Kushner, Benny Margulies, Niv Ubowitz, Yair Reich, and the star of the team, Simon Goldberg.
For the Spencerville Hornets, their starting lineup is Chase Mayer,
They got Murdick,
Jonathan Murdick, Christian Steinhardt, David
O'Valley.
And Andrew Burrow.
See if you can pull off that Burrow magic, like Joe Burrow. That'd be keen to watch. Here's a tip for the Cougars. Ball gone to Isaac Kushner. Kushner the layup. Could get the Cougars off to the lead. Can't hit the lefty layup. Rebounded Spencerville. They're going the other way. Could that be nerves, Mayor? I mean, you don't really see that from Isaac Kushner usually, missing a wide open lefty layup.
No, I mean he's been picking it up for the last half of the season. He's been really great. He started off a little rusty, but he's really showed something this year.
So Spencerville with an and one to start the game. Up to 2-0 lead. I mean, man, I feel like this happens every time to the Cougars in a playoff game. You know, they always never start off like to the start they want. I mean, obviously it's clearly not over, but you always like to get off to an early lead.
Get there, John. Up, John.
Free throw no good. Isaac will give it to Neve. He'll set up the offense. Spencerville in a 1-2-2 zone, it looks.
Does look to be a 1-2-2 zone.
Kushner had a three, turned it over, passed it right to Burrow. Here comes Murdick.
Cougars are playing man defense. No, they're in a 2-3.
See Benny Margulies, the leader of his defense, calling it out. A great move, and Spencerville already up to a nice 4-0 lead in an early press, trying to stagger the Cougars.
See, if there's one thing about the Cougars is that the early deficits that they get off to, you never see them open.
And bang, bang. You've seen that all season from Simon Goldberg. A great three-pointer as he continues his amazing JV stretch of his sophomore year.
That's it. If you look on the court for the Cougars, they have tons of championship experience from last year. In their starting lineup alone, they have 3 returning players. Oh, excuse me, 4 returning players.
Leibowitz looking. Had Kushner open. Kushner. Layup. Floater. No good. Rebound the other way. And Yerech, the big body, gives the Cougars the lead.
He's a big boy.
5-4, the Cougars the lead. Great bucket there from Yerech. And you see the smile on his face. Boy, does he have a lot of talent and a lot to look forward to from the Cougars. Hornets can't get that layup to go. Good layup. No foul call. Rebound. No one boxing out. Right in the hoop. And Spencerville's up 6-5. So a real back and forth game back and forth action to start the game.
Bro starting off this game with a quick 4 points.
Over, drives baseline. Off the foot of Spencerville. Now stay with the Cougars.
You know what I think makes the Cougars such a great team?
Tell me, man.
I think that if you ask any alumni that's played JV under Marlin and you ask them, do you remember Pony or the 40 set or any of his other plays, they could tell you exactly how you still run them.
Kushner can hit the wide open mid-range. Shot to Simon. Looks like it was tipped, but he's got it in. 2 quick 3-pointers from Simon Goldberg as he's on fire to start this game as the Cougars lead 8-6. A little jump shot there from Marlin. Spencerville looking. Gets it in and a foul called on Reich. That is something the Cougars are going to have to stay away from if they want a chance to win this game.
I agree.
Reich cannot and should not get in foul trouble if the Cougars want a chance to really seal this victory and make a statement going into the championship game. Banks in the first.
Pandit is checking.
A 1-point game.
Pandit is checking into the game for O'Valley.
O'Valley will take a seat. Coach giving him some words of wisdom on the bench. Wide left. Neve will take it the other way. Here come the Cougars. Neve fending off the D. Finds it to Goldberg. He's been hot from there. Margulies. Leibowitz for 3. No good. Rebound. Goldberg.
That was good hustle by Kushner. That's what the Cougars are going to need to show all night long.
And that's a pretty tough pass for Benny Nakash. Made a great adjustment there. Finds Goldberg. Defense playing up. Kushner had the 3, elected not to take it. Goldberg, the penetration, and yeah, they got him there for the travel. I thought it was a little tripped up, but
I think that was a good call.
Refs didn't call it there.
He put down the second foot before. Benny tries to energize the team here. People tend to call him the Bit King.
He is the Bit King, Mayor. It's not people call him. He is the Bit King.
His father wanted to come, but he's feeling a little under the weather. So
shout out to
Mr. Margulies.
Shout out to Mr. Margulies watching from his house.
Not only is he watching from the house, but he's watching from the 70-inch TV that they just recently got on Black Friday.
Loyal Cougars fan. He's been in the JV system for a while. Loves Marlin.
We got a lot of use out of that 70-inch TV, don't we, Ben?
Don't we? Spencerville, a 3. Short and no one boxing out again. And a wide open layup for Spencerville. And you see Marlin infuriated for the lack of Sobo's boxing out.
Rebounding and hustle is the key to the game tonight.
Kushner takes it himself.
Great take.
Short off the backboard. Great take. You love to see that though.
That was a great take. If he could get to the rim every time, I'm confident the Cougars are going to pull out a win tonight.
So early nerves here from the Cougars and a bad call. Not a bad call, but a little questionable call there from the ref. Looks like they're not going to let the players be a little more aggressive. They want to call a clean game. 3, bang. Oh, 2. Good shot, though. Early nerves from the Cougars. Leibowitz will work. He gives it to Kushner.
Soberov checked in for
Tipped
right.
and off Kushner's legs. It will go the other way. Cougars down 11-8 to start this game. I told you that early lead would be key. The Cougars got to look to take control right here, Benny. Right here.
Ayers Epstein, freshman point guard, is checking in for Neve Leibowitz.
And a pull-up three. Air ball. Rebound by Kushner. Here comes a speedy Epstein. Epstein or Epstein.
He's a speed demon. He's a speed demon.
Margulies, great move. Can't get it to go. Kushner wide open. Gets fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
No, Isaac's been all over the board tonight with 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Short on the first.
It's a rare sight. It's a rare sight. He's a shooter.
Slide down.
Hits a second as the Cougars trail 9-11 here to start the first quarter. Here comes Pillai. Pillai looking. A three off the top rim. Another rebound foul. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Burrow all over the boards to start this game as Spencerville's bigs are really taking control of this game and are really just playing harder than the Cougars at this point.
You know, they may not be making all of their 3-point attempts, but it seems to me that they're pretty confident in taking them. So,
first free throw off the backboard.
it's the second time tonight.
It looks like Spencerville likes that backboard on their free throws. That's 2 now from the strike that they've hit off the backboard.
I'm worried if Spencerville starts hitting their threes, it may be hard to come back from.
I agree with that, Mayor. Got to limit those. Second free throw off the backboard. Violation. It will go the other way.
They're putting on a press.
Trying to startle the Cougars. That's Kushner wide open. We got Ayers right in front of him. Here comes Kushner looking. He finds Simon. Goldberg. Ayers on the top of the key. He gets a screen. He's got the bigger defender on him. Trap comes. Simon. No foul there, and Coach Marlin elects to call a timeout. Cougars down 3. 2:21 left to go in this first quarter. Mayor, a lot of basketball to play.
Honestly, I think that's a great timeout. The Cougars are coming off without hustle. They're not really fighting for the boards. They don't look to want it tonight. You know.
That I'm sure will change, Mayor. That I'm sure, and I hope it will change.
Me and you have been in many of Marlon's huddles, and I can almost predict what he's about to say here. He's about to say.
He's telling them. It's okay. Nerves are gone. No nerves anymore. It's just basketball here.
He's also going to bring up the fact that he thinks that we are a great team. Like, we as the Cougars have been a great team all season long, and we shouldn't choke it away now.
Exactly. Here comes Epstein. Epstein takes it himself. I thought he was fouled. No call. Going the other way. Here come the Hornets. Ball top of the key, off the backboard, rebound by Kushner. He finds Epstein, looking to push the pace. Here he comes, takes his man. Goldberg has been the only split of their offense to start this game. Kushner had the 3, elects not to take it. He finds Sobo. Sobo looking, called the foul, and it will stay with the Cougars.
The Cougars seem to be in a bit of foul trouble. With 5 fouls, they can't pick up 2 more, and then they'd be in the bonus for the rest of the half.
Exactly. I think Eli has 2 already. Simple inbounds play. Goldberg, he'll take another 3. In and out. Rebound. Miscommunication there.
Ayers hustled for the ball.
I thought Margulies had it.
Ayers has been hustling all season long, and that's why he's been playing as a freshman in the semifinal game.
Here comes Spencerville. Looking, a 3, and that one's in. Spencerville leads by 7. Here comes Margulies by himself. Looks. He finds Goldberg. He finds Kushner. Whole small with the 3. It is good. Kushner. Great shot there. The sharpshooter.
He's a shooter.
Sharpshooter hits the 3 and he's amped up. That's the energy you
can't leave
need from the
him
Cougars.
open. You can't leave him open.
Here comes Spencerville. Shot from the mid post. A 3 back right at him and a hustle by Margulies off his finger. Great box out there.
You know what
Spencerville.
I find so incredible about Isaac is that he's a 6'1" shooting guard. Not many people in the PVAC league have that much size and play the guard position.
Simon almost jumped that one. Here they come with 3. Had him open. Alexa to shoot the 3. Ball in the middle. Mid-range shot is good. Here comes Kushner. Going whole himself. He finds Goldberg. Jab step. Fouled. Can't get it to go. He'll go to the line, shoot 2.
Simon is an incredible free throw shooter, and he has been for the past 2 years. Last year, Marlon used to personally make me work harder as a free throw shooter by using Simon as motivation.
How much does Simon have already? 7?
7 points in the first quarter so far.
That one's off the Spencerville player. Should stay here with the Cougars, and it will.
16 seconds left remaining in the first quarter.
So we're going to 3-for-1 or 4-for-1 opportunity for the Cougars here. If they can convert. Kushner had the 3. Elects not to take it. Goldberg almost traveled. Margulies the whole way, not fouled, no call. Rebound Soberoff. He gives it to Epstein. Epstein mid-range shot. Short on that one. It will out of bounds, going the other way. Spencerville will have it.
Benny looks to be a little upset at the calls. If they want to have a chance at this game, they're going to need to stay as calm.
Oh! And
it was a lucky turnover for the Cougars. They have a chance to make up for their previous possession.
And just a lifeless turnover there from Spencer. I'm not really understanding the reasoning for that pass. Cougars have 4.9 seconds to get a shot off. He gives it to Kushner. He'll take a 3. Short. Sobo, the rebound. Goes up. Blocked. Goes again. No shot. Even though Epstein made it, does not count. And
that's far off.
The Cougars will go into the first quarter down 4.
The calls just haven't been going the Cougars' way tonight, but any good team will be able to get around that.
So some adversity the Cougars are going to have to go through if they want to pull out this win tonight. Off to a slow start. I'm sure that will change, man.
I definitely think the Cougars have the firepower to come back from this deficit. You know, in the stands we have the 2 championship bigs from last year's JV run, Andrew Pinchot and Zombie Lesnoy.
And you got 2 of those Keystone players here commentating with you guys tonight. You got the one and only Mario Debo, and you got, who else was that?
Ben Winters lacks attention most nights. He wants a little bit more attention, so I'm commentating with former championship JV championship point guard Ben Winter.
Only kidding. I mean, we got to focus on this game first, Mario, but you'd love to see another banner go up there for the Cougars.
Isaac with the steal.
For the Cougars. Here comes Sobo.
Offensive foul.
A foul. Great prowess and great attack mode from
It was a great
Sobo.
power move. It was a great power move.
Inbounds right to Kushner. Looking.
Pass out.
The ball just taken from him. Great hustle. Great hustle by Soberov. And the ball just thrown aimlessly everywhere on this court as the Hornets will take it and go the other way. Epstein on his man. They called the foul.
It seemed to me that he squared his man up, which
I don't like that foul. Man, I like when there's aggression. I like when
I'd say that was good.
they take it to each other.
I don't know. I think the Spencerville coach kind of agrees with us.
So a little light foul game called already. First one in and out. No boxing out. Rebound Spencerville foul. And one there.
Steinhardt has 7 early. 7 points before the half. That's.
So the Cougars down
He looks
6.
like a dominant big.
With 7:17 left to go in this second quarter. First half. Midway point through the first half. The free throw. Off the back iron. Boxing out. Great hustle there from Benny Margulies. Here come the Cougars. As Epstein leads the charge. Well, cheat mode there from Spencerville. Margulies the whole way through. Great take by Benny Margulies. Great one there from Margulies. That's the energy. That's the fire the Cougars are going to need if they want to pull out this victory.
Benny Margulies happens to be the token junior on the JV team. For the past 3 years, there's been always one junior that stays back on JV to help lead the younger guys to a championship run.
You see that little KD shoulder shot there on his free throw. He gets that one to go. Cougars look to be in a 1-2-2 baseline J, short and in, off the front rim. Oh, and that ball looked like it was going there. Christian will take it the other way. 2-on-1, great pass to Margulies, blocked, hold it to the line, and shoot two.
It's great recovery from Benny. He first fumbled the ball in his hands, but he got control of it, went straight up, and he got the foul. It's a great play by Benny. You know, speaking of Benny Margulies, he's not only a great basketball player, but he also maybe has the best beard in the high school. Maybe. I mean,
well, I'd give that award to you if I could, but I'd be lying. I'd be lying to everyone.
I wish you could. But I aspire to have the beard like Benny Margulies.
Benny's got that nice beard.
He does have a nice beard.
That since what, 5th grade?
Yeah, he's had a beard for quite a while.
Benny gets 1 of 2 from the strike as the Cougars nail it to a 4-point game, 17-21.
You know, Benny's really improved as a free throw shooter. I remember last year he was shooting 16% from the free throw line. That's close to abysmal.
What did you see? A travel there.
Great call. Cougars need to capitalize on that turnover.
So it looks like they're in a man now. It's the Kushner back to Margulies. Looking for the point guard. Not a situation you want to be in. Great pass there to Kushner. Kushner taking the whole team himself. Foul! Off the right side of the rim. Isaac Kushner will go around and shoot too. I mean, if he's an attacker like that, and he can shoot like that, I mean, no one in this JV can stop him.
With that size and his skills.
That 1-2 punch with Simon, so deadly and lethal. Once they're in that attack mode, Kushner hits the first.
It's his 5th point of the night.
Makes it a 3-point game, and Spencerville forced to call a timeout.
You know, Isaac was talking to me before the game, and he told me what he eats before every single game. He has a pre-game meal. It's chicken masala. Or either that or some chicken curry. He really likes the Indian food. I don't know why.
Sounds awesome, bro. That sounds pretty good.
He just loves Indian food. He talks about it all the time. Actually.
Oh, he does?
You're friends with him. You know how much he loves Indian
food. I don't really ever
food.
hear Isaac talk about Indian food.
He talks about how his mom's so great at making chicken curry, maybe all the time.
His mom is one of the best cooks in Kentville for sure.
Top five.
And he loves that. He talks about that like it's like there's no tomorrow. I
He
mean,
does. He talks like
you're in a conversation with Isaac Kushner. You hear about his mom's cooking. I mean, she's just off the charts.
Going to the Kushner household on a Shabbos afternoon.
I mean, the Bobby Flay level.
You got Bobby Flay, Rachel Ray, and then you got Mrs. Kushner. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
Or that's at least the way that Isaac
Shabbos
thinks about it.
meals, just unreal.
Unbelievable Shabbos meals.
Let's see if that pregame meal Isaac can happen from the shake, and there it goes.
6 points of the night.
Already a 6 points.
The chicken masala is fueling
in this
him.
first half. Looks like Spencerville might need some of that food. With the run
She's a great cook. I'm sure she'd be happy to cook them some. Oh, that was dirty.
Nothing called as he lifted the leg. Has him right there in the zone.
Great defense.
Good D, and they called a foul. They called a foul. I thought he hit the ball, but blocking foul there. Make him run it from the line. So 6 minutes left, and both teams in the bonus. Looks like it's going to be a first half shooting game.
This game is going to come down to who's more physical.
Yeah, first half free throw shooting game. Looks like, sorry about that. Not just physical, Mayor, but also smart. Smart with the physicality. That one off the back iron, rebounded by Margulies. Looks like it'll go out. A great save there by Epstein.
He's been a wonderful surprise this season.
He'll go the other way. That was great spin move. Great pass. Up is good. A great play there by Aries Epstein.
Wow.
As we'll get the Cougars back in this game tied. See if we can unite the crowd. Spencerville looking for an answer. Off the back iron. Here comes Kushner. The rebound fouled, and it will go the other way.
It's a 1-on-1 foul.
So Isaac will roll the line and shoot two. You know, Isaac, he likes to jab some fun at me for only scoring my points from the free throw line. And he's got an early, 4 from the free throw line?
About.
Getting fouls called. No shame to it. I mean, he's a great free throw shooter. Look, guess I jinxed him on that one. But no, Isaac's physicality is really showing tonight. 6 points.
I've been playing with you for the past 2 seasons.
5 rebounds.
I can guarantee you just love the floater.
Oh my gosh, I'm in love with that.
Like if you could date a floater, you would. I'm pretty sure you'd propose to a floater.
1,000%, man. I probably would.
The Cougars bench is getting into the game.
Oh, and it's steal in here. Here comes Margulies the other way. He'll take it, and he's fouled.
1-on-1 take.
A good foul, if you think about it. Make him in and out the line. He would have a wide open layup, but
Here's the opportunity to push this lead to 2.
you see Simon and Marlon chatting throughout the game, just smiles on their faces. Mayor, I mean, great relationship to have with your coach. Just amazing.
Marlon's
amazing to see it.
He's a great guy.
Then he hits the first as the Cougars get their first. No, not first hit in there. First hit in a while, though.
No, first of the game.
No, they hit it early. 5-4, going back and forth.
Oh, you're right. You are right.
But Cougars finally take control in the second quarter and the late end of the first quarter. Short on the second, great rebound from Reich. Right back up with it. You see him doing a little emoji with that little shoulder shrug.
The Jordan shrug. Neve is a defensive specialist. He's been one since freshman year.
He'll come in for the freshman. Been impressive there upside with that spin move pass. Good mid-range jump shot. Off the back iron, rebounded by Goldberg. He'll give it to Kushner. Kushner going the other way. He's got a trailer. Himself the whole way. Great move. Off the back rim.
Great rebound by
the front rim. Benny looking to take it himself. Great pass. Kushner uses the handle. He gives it to Leibowitz. Leibowitz to Goldberg. I mean, fun action. You see, just moving and passing. Kushner had the 3, takes the floater. That one's good. Isaac Kushner early 8 points here for the Cougars, leading them in scoring, back on top.
That's ironic because I just mentioned how he makes fun of you for shooting all those floaters.
And
finally, he takes one there. Takes one page out of your book.
There we go. Hard to defend by the Cougars. Kushner almost had that one. Need recovery. Has the recovery.
Great defense by the Cougars here.
That's been all day for Spencerville. Cougars looking to close it up. He stepped out of bounds.
Amazing.
It will go the other way. And this has really been the level of play the Cougars have had the whole game. Didn't have it at the start of the first quarter, and now starts to have it. Ball inbound to Leibowitz. He's got it himself. He'll go the whole way. Lefty, floater, layup with the left hand, no call. Didn't really see it. How about a Spencerville player blocking me? And looks like Spencerville with the no call will take it the other way. Right as the Cougars look to have traction, you see the Cougars just get a no call. Isaac going the whole way, looking if he can draw contact. The whole way through, layup. Wow. It is good, and an early 10 points from Isaac Kushner as he is carrying these Cougars right now. Mayor, you've had this immense back pain before. You know what I mean? I mean, Isaac Kushner seems to be holding the load from the Cougars, playing very well to start this game, just attacking.
You know, to go back to the conversation that we had earlier about Ketmill Cooks. I mean, Benny's mom, Mrs. Margulies, really has to be out there.
This Cougars team is stacked, absolutely stacked with chefs.
Shocked they're not all overweight because their moms are amazing cooks.
Okay, I mean, I have not had the pleasure of eating at every one of these families' homes, but I sure know some of these parents can really hold it up.
I think that should be our 2020 goal, is to eat at every one of their houses.
I like that. Benny's mom, she chefs up a nice meal. I love going to the Margulies home. Benny and Shai, I'm familiar with them.
I've heard debates between Benny and Isaac about whose mom is better.
Goldbergs are amazing. Wow. Not only the mom, but
the
also
dad.
The dad.
The dad makes amazing.
He makes onion.
He loves meat. He loves
meat. When I come back from the Goldbergs Shabbos lunch, I am full.
Mr.
Absolutely full.
Benjamin, Mr. Goldberg really does love meat. He loves making meat.
Exactly. And a turnover there from Spencerville as the Cougars will retain possession. Sorry, not retain, but they'll take possession. I mean, Mayor, you want to go back to the cooking topic? Pretty interesting.
Rabinowitz. I've heard Rabinowitz is a good cook. I haven't had the pleasure of eating there yet.
Great pass there. Back to the... On fire, Kushner!
Let's go!
13 early for Isaac as he is feeling it tonight. I am telling you, it's that curry, man.
It's the masala.
The masala.
Come on.
Chicken masala. Further there from Spencerville. They gotta do more of that, man.
Number 3?
Yeah, they'll take number 3. Neve the whole way. Dunk it, Simon. Layup good. He's not missing that fast break layup as the pressure looks to backfire on Spencerville. A little counterintuitive there. As here come the Hornets. That mid-post level has been dangerous. A good mid-range jump shot. Good looking mid-range jump shot looking. Great rebound from Isaac. Forces the jump, and it will stay with the Hornets.
You know,
as the Cougars have created so much traction with a 33-23 high-scoring first half.
Isaac is more than on pace for a double-double. Here, with 2 minutes left in the second half, he has 13 points and 7 rebounds.
Only 1 turnover. Great sight to see from Kushner. Being careful with the ball. A nice-looking three-point jump shot. There, rebounded by Goldberg, and Leibowitz will take it the other way after the pass from Goldberg. Leibowitz walking into the trap. Good pass. Takes the pressure, and Margulies had a little brain fart there. Had the ear, thought he was 10 feet taller than he actually is.
Coming into this quarter,
and it's really tough out.
Coming to this quarter, we were nervous that the Cougars weren't looking like themselves. So they came out here in this in the second quarter, and they're exceeding their expectations.
Exactly, they're looking like that fun team, that delighted team, and that exuberant team they are to watch. A great steal there from Kushner. Looking to get 15. Here he goes the whole way with the left hand. He is on fire. Absolutely on fire. Call him playoff Kush.
Call him playoff Kush.
Wow, I gotta have some of that masala, man.
Before our playoff game on Tuesday, we'll ask Mrs. Kushner to whip us up some of that famous Kushner masala.
And the Cougars bench getting into a three-pointer there from Spencerville. Rebounded by Goldberg. Whole look to push. He finds Leibowitz. Leibowitz back to Back to Kushner. Kushner and a little hand. Oh, great cross by Neve. Finds Kushner. Gives it to Margulies. Margulies, just a big man. Good block there. Rebounded by Spencerville and going the other way. Here he comes all the way through. Kushner's with the... I was about to say the Kushners, but the Cougars with the 12-point lead, rather. Here comes Spencerville. Down to the right post. Bodying up. Mr. Margulies and a block there from Life. Taking... Passes it to Margulies. Gives it to Kushner. No foul there. Trying to force a jump ball. The whole way through. Off the backboard. Rebounded. Tipped off the hands of Mayer, and it will go the Cougars' way.
Great defense by the Cougars.
As Harai checks into the game for O'Valley, and it looks like Carvalho will come in for that. And a little Patrick Mahomes Tyreek Hill action. Kushner the whole way. Tries a little jelly. Yair fouled. He'll go run, shoot 2.
Yair is cleaning up the rebounds with 8 rebounds tonight.
And he's only been in for, what,
a quarter?
6 minutes? 6 minutes, 7 minutes? 8-minute quarters here in the
This is Yair's sophomore, but this happens to be his first team playing organized basketball in high school.
First year playing organized basketball as he knocks on the first as Cougars take a 13-point lead.
He's really stepped into his own.
Definitely been developed in a great way. I mean, you see his shoe. How big is that? Almost halfway between the whole half-court line.
He does have a big shoe.
Could probably fit 3 of mine in there. Here he comes, Carvalho.
You're saying your shoe is 3 times the size of your shoe?
In theory, foul. The silly foul there from Kushner. Didn't look like it. The ref not appreciating the look from Kushner. So Kushner only picks up his first foul. That foul proving to be productive as Mayer misses the first. Calling out the shooter. Cougars looking to get comfortable in form. 4 seconds left. Great rebound by Ralph. Simon will attempt it. And it's good! What a shot from Goldberg!
What?
How fitting! How fitting!
Great way to end a great half.
Mayor, I don't know about you, but I'm going to live stream right now to look about that.
That was incredible.
I'm going to live stream right now to look at that.
At one point, we were scared. Now the Cougars are turning it up to have a 17-point lead at half.
Look like the Globetrotters out there.
That was
Wow.
That was ridiculous.
Delightful to watch.
Crazy.
I knew from the second that left his hand. I mean, if I told you I knew, I'd be lying, but a great half. And we got a star on the Bowman varsity team here with us, the one and only Zach Winters.
He also played 2 years under Marlon. So
you want to say anything on the live stream?
What do you think about Marlon's coaching tactics? I mean, he's proven to be a great coach for the past 8 years. He's been coaching the boys JV. What do you think about Marlon as coach?
I think Marlon is amazing. Marlon has 3 championships, 2 championships. How many championships does he have?
Plays for $1 million, actually.
He has 2 championships in 8 years. A championship every 4 years, if my math is correct. He is doing an unbelievable job, looking to lead his Cougars to a 2nd championship in 2 years. Marlon is a phenomenal coach, and we really saw in that second quarter as the Cougars really decide to step it up, and it's amazing. Yeah, they scored 30 points in the past 2 quarters, and Marlon's really great. Yeah.
I have one more question for Zach Winters here. Personally, what do you think about his move, my freshman year, your sophomore year, to bench you for me? What do you think about that?
So realistically, that didn't happen. And
What do you mean?
Actually, this team is when I hit the game winner at Spencerville. You should have been there, Mayor.
Okay, you're right. He didn't bench you for me. He just moved Zach Solomon up to the 1, put older brother of Isaac Kushner, Sam Kushner, to the 2, and then put me in at the 3. And then you were sitting on the bench. So you're right. So what do you think of that move?
So when I had my game winner, what was the game winner?
It was actually the second game of the season. Talk about your game winner in the 8th game. Oh wait, you weren't playing in the 8th game, was it? Oh. No, for real. I don't mean to throw jabs. I don't mean to throw jabs at you. I don't mean.
I think Coach Singer has definitely valued your playing time this year, and coming in as a potential starter, we really saw a rock bottom. But I'm gonna have my game winners, and you can have your defining moments as a JV player.
I've had my fair share of game winners in my past. But yeah, you're right.
The JV game, unbelievable play.
Oh, so now I'm getting praised by my haters. Okay, fine. I see it.
I was actually the first to run out.
All right, we're going to be back in about 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Cougars Kingdom, and alongside Mario Bibo and I, we have the legend, the lunch ball ridiculous hooper, the one, the only, Zombie Lesnoy.
He's a three-time player for Marlin, as well as a one-time champion under Marlin. And we just want to ask him a couple questions about what he thinks about Marlin's coaching tactics.
How you doing, Zombie, today?
I'm doing great. How are you, Ben?
How was school?
Fantastic.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear.
I'm glad school is fantastic.
How was lunch ball today? You play at all?
No, not today. I was watching the McLean JDS game.
Ooh, doing some scouting.
Yeah.
I like
So
that.
you played under Marlin for 3 years, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you played with me for 2 years.
That is correct.
You got a golden ticket.
I was the best teammate you've ever had, right?
That's debatable.
Come on, we were like brothers. You know what I'm saying? Right? Me and Zombie were like brothers last year.
Yeah, basically.
5 months, 5.5 months.
For what reason, man? What would you say?
I don't know. We just
Was there a catalyst in the relationship?
No, it's like me and his family were just close or something.
Yeah, I wonder why though.
We were like brothers.
Well, inbound into Crystal.
You hear Marlin calling the play 44, right? You remember exactly what to run.
Of course. Like, I don't know. It's with me forever, you know? Never forget the plays that Marlin teaches you.
I mean, I have Marlin's plays on my fridge, if you're wondering. I had to remember them as a point guard. 3-point shot here from Goldberg. Great pass there to
Great finish. Great finish.
to Margulies. Almost called him pinch shot, but great play there by Margulies. You know, we were talking about cooking, and before the JDS game, I had the absolute privilege to go to the Lesnoy home and enjoy a gourmet meal made for me.
5-star Michelin.
I had to stop myself from eating because I was scared I was going to throw up during the game. It was so good. 3-pointer from Kushner, who's feeling it. No good. Rebound by Spencerville, and a foul called on Leibowitz. Will go the other way.
Kushner had 15 points in the first half, and I played with you along with Sam Kushner in his junior year on JV,
And the younger one last year.
and I've played with Isaac Kushner. You have also played with both of them. What do you think the difference in the two players are?
I think the difference is that Sam, although was very quick, was very hesitant to shoot the ball until he had his head straight down going for the basket. While Isaac right here has the brain of a basketball player and is able to play through some of the mistakes that his older brother made.
I mean, both of them pass it a lot. And really try to get their other teammates involved. It's just a great sign to see.
I would not say that about Sam. I played with Sam full season.
Had Reich wide open under the middle. Tipped.
played with,
great defensive play by Spencer, but it will stay with the Cougars.
I played with Sam for a full season, otherwise known as Shmoo. He passed me the ball maybe 3 times the entire season, and to the rest of his teammates 6. He's not a great passer, but he was a solid player.
Great stat there from Abibo.
Great take by Goldberg.
Reich mistimes his jump. Very reasonable. And Ayers checked in for Leibowitz. And you see Marlin, even though his troops are up 19, still upset. He expects more from his guys. A great sign to see from the coach. Very inspiring and very telling of this Cougar team this year. And a great steal by Simon. I thought he got fouled, but he traveled there.
You know, that's the thing about Marlon. He always expects the best. Always the best.
You gotta expect the best from the best.
He will
Never
never
heard that one, Mayor?
He will never ever take anything less than 100% on the floor.
Yeah, great layup there by Spencerville. Way too easy there from Mayer as he leads because he doesn't lead the team. That's his
Looks like a charge to me. Let's see what he calls.
What do we got there? Looks like a blocking foul there.
Interesting. I would have called the charge. It looks like Isaac's hurt.
Had a blocking foul there. You definitely don't want him hurt there.
This is where people say the Mamba mentality kicks in. Isaac looked up to Kobe as a kid, and
He's got R.I.P. Kobe on his
he has
shoes.
R.I.P. Kobe on his Kobe's. And I don't know if you remember this, Ben, but when he tore his Achilles, it was on a free throw, and he had to go out and shoot those free throws. And it looks like Isaac's a little damaged from that play.
I would not say Kushner's got a torn
I
Achilles.
don't think he has a torn Achilles.
Maybe a sore thigh at best, but
I'm just saying he could sit out the rest of the game if he wanted to, but he's gonna play through it.
I mean, he leads the Cougars right now with 17 points. Great outing here from Kushner at his career high, so it seems, or 19 rather versus BT. You see some D-up chants by the Cougars bench, led by the enthusiastic Tobias Fuller. Tip ball there, we'll stay with Spencerville. We were on the topic of cooks, and I'd like to give a shout out to our commentating advisor, Mrs. Sickerman. Just does an unbelievable job behind the scenes. Unreal. I mean, gotta give her.
She's a great supervisor, but I've heard the legend says that she's also a great cook. That's just as good of a supervisor as she's a cook.
She does so much work behind the scenes. Doesn't get a lot of recognition. But
Her and Mrs. Olson are two of the most influential people in this whole broadcasting department.
just amazing. I mean, what would our media team be like without them?
We couldn't do it without them.
They do
And
so much.
If we didn't have Mr. Rogers push it off the ground last year, also, what a cross.
Great crossover. Kushner, 3. And just as it's been the whole night, Isaac Kushner has
20
has
points.
20 tonight from Kushner. He almost got half of the team's points. He's almost up to what Spencerville has already.
Looks like Benny Margulies is on the sideline bleeding, and this is not the first time he's been bleeding in a game. He has actually rushed out of a game to go to the hospital to get stitches earlier in the season against JDS.
Was it re-aggravated there, it looks? And looks like Toby Fuller will check into the game. Gets a nice applause.
You know, his dad has a really cool gym in D.C.
Epic. What's
Epic
called?
gym.
Concealer from Goldberg. He gives it to Epstein. Kushner takes it the whole way himself. No good. Rebound and going the other way. Good take there from Kushner. Should have gone the whole way. Marlon Warrington pass. I definitely see that. Have to look at the tape. Spencerville has it. Mayer in the triple threat. Not even looking to put the ball on the ground. Cougars with a 22-point lead. Definitely pushing it up.
You know what I think the most underrated part to a championship team is?
Tell me, man. Tell me.
The manager. Every year, the manager is the person that I believe is the X factor to a team. I mean, last year we had a Tar Zimin.
And this year we have the one and only Colleen Epstein as the manager for both the boys and the girls team. Siblings of Erez Epstein. She is just amazing. She travels with the team. She's always watching them through their ups and through their downs. Mostly ups this year, but she has been just a great addition to this team. Stepping in, I mean, it's hard to fill the shoes of a Tara Zimin. It's very hard. And there you see the connection from Simon Goldberg and Isaac Kushner as he is 23.
23 points.
Yeah, are you
tonight.
hearing this?
23
points. Wow.
And the game's not even near close to over.
And a response there from Pillai, second three, and Kushner, and it looks like Epstein was a loss over there. Great play there by Reich. Here comes Kushner looking, slows it down. Oh, almost got fouled. Looking for his man, he finds Epstein. Trying to stall, looking to go through the middle. He finds Kushner, great pass there. Another one. And Reich will go to the line and shoot two. Cougars with a 22-point lead.
Yes, if the ball's down here, you gotta step down. John, you gotta step. Don't be a statue. Good ball player. Let's go.
Oh, Danielle Furziger checking into the game for Simon Goldberg. This is Daniel's first minutes of the game.
And Ferziger already hits it.
Hits a three.
That one's in. No jitters there from the bench player.
I heard he learned that from Maya August. Actually, she's a great shooter on the girls' varsity.
Great
team.
shooter on the girls' varsity.
I've seen him at lunch. She trains him basically.
You could say that. And another response there from Spencerville. So every time the Cougars look to push it up to 20, it looks like Spencerville responds. Ferziger the whole way through. He finds Fuller. Kushner looking to get more on the board. Great move there by Reich. Blocked there by Burrow.
Back to Ferziger's shooting ability. I mean, it seems like every time I go into the gym at lunch, I see those two working on their jump shots, and you know what? It's paying off.
It is. And you see the two freshman best friends, Ferziger and Epstein, out there providing good minutes for Liebowitz and Goldberg. Great move there, and a foul called, and Mayer will go to the line to shoot two. Mayer, excuse me. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Andrew. Great hustle by Isaac Kushner. Pulled down
the
his
whole
ninth board
way,
of the night.
slows it down. Great idea. Kushner. Great pass. Follow with it. Great pass there from Kushner with his third assist. He's got 7 rebounds? Nine rebounds. Excuse me. 9 rebounds
He's
and
1 rebound away from a
points.
double-double.
Great stat line there from Kushner tonight. I thought he took a lot of steps, but Reich with his third foul, and it looks like Parai will go to the line and shoot two. Parai's been all over there for Spencerville. He's really provided some good minutes there. Some good minutes for O'Valley.
I don't know if you want to talk about Ayers carrying down your number 2, but
Really has filled the shoes pretty well, if you'd ask me.
I think even better.
Maybe even better.
I played with 2. I think better. My personal opinion. He's a better shooter. He's just as fast.
Okay.
Maybe a better, definitely a better defender.
We'll have to teach the next generation. We'll have to see it.
You guys are barely 6 months apart in age.
Huh?
You guys are barely 6 months apart in age. I would say next generation.
Good swell up. Good pace there from Kushner. We were short on that one. Blocked by Joe Burrow. I wish I could say that, but blocked by Burrow. We'll head the other way for the Hornets. Good move there.
That was a great post fade.
Can't get it to go. Good rebound there from Reich, because he has like a million rebounds.
Actually, Reich's 11th rebound in the game.
Ferziger, no one on him. Decides to
Great
take it
take.
himself. No good rebound. Reich, too strong there. Parai will go the other way. Parai. And a good foul there from Epstein when Ferziger.
When the Cougars are crashing the boards and hustling,
And aggressive.
they get a
They're
20-point
aggressive.
lead. When they're playing lax, like they don't care, they're down by 5.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better.
It's all about the mindset.
Goldberg will look to check back into the game as Parai finds Parai. Parai back in the game. Parai tip
By
pass.
Berziger.
Great D from Fuller. I mean, all the minutes he gets, he takes advantage of them. Kushner strong to the left. Good take. Can't get it to go. Amazing rebound by. Yeah, but taken away by Burrow. Tip by Ferziger. Great action you see. Parai finds his man. A good shot there. Call it a 2. And knocks it home. There is Carvalho. Ayers, the speedy Epstein. Great job slowing it down. Finds Reich. Maybe don't want to find a big man there, but great pass there to Fuller. He finds Ferziger for 3. No good. And a rebound. Back to his man. Ferziger hits this one.
Dynamic duo. You know what?
Boy, will they be scared for future years when they play together.
If they don't move up to varsity next year, they're going to be a scared for JV next year.
And a three to end the quarter, no good, as the Cougars will go in to the fourth quarter down.
Up. Very up.
Up a very big lead and a very commanding lead, up 21 into the fourth quarter.
You know what I want to see here in the fourth quarter, Ben?
Tell me, man.
I think everyone in the stands. I think everyone in the stands wants to see one thing in this fourth quarter.
A dunk.
Nope. Gushy.
Gushy.
You know.
Gushy. I mean, I'd love to see the man check in.
I'd love to see Gushy
get some
check
playoff
in.
action. I mean, what a great game from Isaac Kushner. I mean, ever since you said that Masala, he has been going off. Just going berserk, taking control of this game. He's got 23 points. Sorry, Cougars have a 19-point lead, so it looks 2 points add to the scoreboard. Subtracted here. I mean, we'll take all we can get, and I'm actually looking at the man himself, Isaac Kushner, right now.
He's happy. He's looking at us.
I mean, obviously, a great performance here as I'll start this fourth quarter on the bench.
Mayor Rabinowitz is checking in. He's been a jelly god this season.
And Raybo.
We call him Raybo around here.
Raybo.
Number 10, Raybo.
Giant Raybo, as he has that giant in his locker. Literally a supermarket.
You mean 7-Eleven?
7-Eleven, sorry.
7-Eleven, yeah, he does it. He's stingy about it, though. But, you know.
Him and Zombie, the Lunchball legends, as Raybo learning some minutes with the starting five, and it looks like a foul there.
I think he meant blue.
Foul there on Moats, and it'll go the other way. As some press here from Spencerville, looking to pressure some of these Cougars who don't usually start, and Raybo will have the chance for the jelly. Oh, great job electing not to shoot it. Goldberg, take it. The reverse, no good. Rebound Fuller.
Toby's been a beast
off
on
the
board
legs.
too.
That is the Toby special, off the legs of the opposing team, and it will stay with the Cougars. Hit him off Moats and Mayer. Pass tipped, finds Reich. Reich looking to get into the post. Here comes Epstein. Epstein gets a screen from Raybo. Epstein had his man. Looks like he's got a mismatch. Oh, they're in a 2-3 zone. Goldberg had the three. Good mid-range jump shot. Can't get to go. Rebound, Burrow. He'll take it the other way. Here comes Mayer. Here comes Chase Mayer. He finds Carvalho. Mayer, the reverse.
That was a nice
short
play.
Epstein will look to take it the other way. Alexis slow it down. Good call. Makes a man jump. Taking it himself. Well,
he looks so calm bringing down the ball, even with all the pressure.
Reminds me of myself.
And debatable.
As it so it looks. We got O'Reilly checking into the game, and we got Beckett checking into the game for Palai and Carvalho.
Leibowitz looks to check into the game. What a pass! What a pass!
Reich can't reward him as it will go the other way. These Cougars haven't yet found a bucket in this fourth quarter. Raybo being the aggressor. Here goes the other way. Ball into O'Reilly. Can't hit the throw. Chase Mayer will take it. O'Reilly. He'll attempt another one. That one is good.
What a three. Well,
57-39. 38, sorry. Called it a 2.
No, 40. They had 38 before, I believe. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong.
We'll see.
Scoreboard.
I mean, I would call a drop for my boy Aris. See if he could take his bigger defender out. Goldberg. Look it. Goldberg. So it looks like the Cougars are taking some time off the clock. Epstein finds Goldberg. And Epstein will get fouled.
Intentionally fouling with 5 minutes left. 6 minutes. Close to 6 minutes left.
Well, let's turn to a free throw shooting game with Spencerville down 19.
No, I'd honestly like that. That means I
19.
gotta talk with you for a little bit longer if it's a slow end.
We gotta talk about some more cooking, man.
I'm all cooked out. We've been talking too much about it.
Oh, we're done with cooking? Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Mr. Abido? Good pass there from Ribo. Little tip there. Ill advised. Sorry about the trap. Here comes Leibowitz. Try and get a 5-second call. Is Spencerville. And Ribo fouled. Hold on, shoot. A 1-1 as Palai comes in to check in
I don't think they're at the 1-1 yet.
for Aiden.
Does not seem to be at the 1-1 yet. 2 fouls away.
For
Almost 6 men on the court.
for Burrow.
Yeah,
Good pass. Leibowitz. Alexa
Hey.
to dribble it out. Sorry, I thought it was going to be a 1-on-1. Messed up the fouls. Leibowitz looking. Finds Goldberg. Good attack. Reverse. Short.
16.
Rebound. Leibowitz. Rebound. No good.
17 rebounds for your year. 17.
Wow.
This is.
I don't think I've ever got 17 rebounds in my career.
I don't think you've
Oh, and a block from
got a
Fuller.
single rebound in your career, Ben. You're small. Okay, you're better at other things.
I guess I've got no rebounds.
It's fine. I don't get rebounds either.
Looks like a foul on Fuller after an emphatic block as a Christian will check into the game. He takes out Rabo. Rabo giving Marlon some good minutes.
You know, it may be. I know there's 5 minutes left, but I'm excited for Wednesday night. I'm excited for the championship this coming Wednesday night.
Tell me what's Wednesday night, man.
Just
Oh, championship. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, and Leibowitz on the floor. They had the time. You didn't have to force that little crazed pass. Has a good floater there from Beckett. Here comes Kushner fouled. He'll get a chance to add to his career high as he'll go to the line and shoot a 1-on-1.
Not yet, Ben. Again, not yet.
Not yet. Guess I'm a little over anxious for Kushner to score. Really hoping that Chicken Salad gets him to 30.
I remember last year how fun it was playing in the championship game. It was it was incredible.
It's an awesome experience.
incredible. It's one of those things that I don't think I'm ever gonna forget. I don't know about you.
Experience like no other. Kushner picked by Mayer. Foul called, and here we go. Finally, Kushner will go to the line and shoot two.
I think personally, I could tell you the championship game play for play, off memory.
Memory. Well, we
memory.
do have video.
We do
thanks to
have
our
amazing broadcasting
amazing
staff.
broadcasting staff.
Amazing. Like incredible broadcasting staff.
Off the charts. Kushner short on that one. Retains his own rebound, but the ball is loose, and Merrill will take it the other way after a great hustle play from Steinhardt. The three is up and good as it's only a 14-point game. Ball tipped, Leibowitz. He finds Goldberg. Had wide open. Great hustle from both teams. Out of bounds, going the other way. Spencerville will take it. Mayer, you might have jinxed it.
I don't think I did. We just need to cut the momentum in the butt. We just need to cut down the momentum and all will be good. It's just a simple game of runs. Once you cut down this run, it's going to be over.
Good minutes given by Carvalho. Palai, well, what a miscommunication there.
I'm a little confused on what
So if the viewers can't hear that, looks like Kushner gives the game a warning, gives both teams a warnings.
if he does that
Spencer
again, it's a
and Berman
technical.
for leaning over the line. As a Cougars
Need to stop here.
changed to man. Montague is set to check in. Probably for Fuller. No one else. Marlin telling his players to play up. Here comes O'Valley. A shot. Short. Rebounded by... Rebound. No foul called. Toby with the hustle. And you see Toby with his move.
Back to the coach. Talking about the coach to Spencerville, asking him what he means.
And you see Toby with his move, his move, the off the opposing team's player move. I said it to you, Mary, in the early second half, but Martin's checked in for 4-4. Kushner taking it the whole way himself, an armbar, and Isaac Kushner will go to the line to shoot one, on the bonus.
These are free throws they need. They need these free throws.
Exactly. Trying to put the Hornets away with these free throws. Definitely possible.
Yep. Me and you both know how important these last couple minutes are. A comeback can be spurred at any moment.
Exactly. I mean, that championship game that you were talking about and you alluded to previously, I think we were down 10 with 4 minutes to go and came back to see a victory. I mean, anything can happen in this wild of a JV league. Trying to post up Reich.
Don't post up Reich.
Gets it over him, but a fight for the ball.
You will learn soon not to post up Reich.
Exactly. Steinhardt tried to get one over the big man from Baltimore.
Big man from Baltimore. Don't post him up. Don't
You're
post him.
really
His
committed to
stomach
this.
is filled with Dunkin' Donuts, that kosher delicacy over there.
I mean, the Ear Rife really sets a precedent for this Berman team. And a steal by Goldberg. Crossover off the foot of the Hornets, and it will stay with the Cougars. I mean, the Ear sets a precedent of motivation for this team. He stays over at a teammate's house and a friend's house every single night of a game day.
Just to
Really
be there.
show his promise and his commitment to this team.
You know, that wouldn't...
Good inbound.
27?
27 there. Wow, looking like a mini Ellie Lowenstein. Good shot there from Burrow, rebounded by Eli, and he's got a billion now. So it's
No, he has 19.
19, sorry. A little off. Good pass there from Blitz. Kushner electing to slow it up. Mid-range jump shot. He is just feeling it short. Didn't follow his own shot originally.
You're going to score 30 tonight, yes or no?
Got his run.
What do you think, Ben?
I say yes because of free throws. My call. Oh, and a hard foul there
This is early for this game.
from O'Valley.
This is an early time to play the foul game.
And down 18, Goldberg will go to the line to shoot two. I mean, if you're the Hornets,
Mock trial
Shoot one.
superstar Shai
Shoot
Margulies
one.
has just
Shoot one.
walked in.
where is he?
He's sitting next to his mother and sister. You know, he had a tough loss in mock last night against Shiva, although he had a great performance himself. I went, actually. First time going to a mock trial event.
What'd you think, man?
It's interesting. It's pretty interesting. It's,
Different environment, different kind of sport, so to say.
The academic sports deserve the love that the athletic sports get. You know,
Molly Ren,
Molly Yuan.
they just came back.
You know, I heard that you choked your Molly Yuan thing.
I wouldn't say choked.
Well, did you
I
win?
would say snubbed.
Did you win?
You know, I
Benjamin,
mean,
answer the question.
so I didn't
Did you-
come home with a victory.
You didn't come home
I
with
did
a
not
victory,
get.
so-
I did not place it. But
You didn't place.
if you ask people in my committee, if you ask the 30 people in my committee, or 29 to be exact,
I'm not going to do that.
or 28 for one day, 28 for one night, and 29 for the next.
That's
we
a-
had a latecomer from
that's a
first
lot
show
of
up.
work for me to do.
But I would say, if you asked every person in my committee, they would say, I got snubbed and I got robbed.
Benjamin?
And in fact,
Benjamin.
a police officer pulled over our bus that night, and they said, "Boys, you got robbed."
He didn't say that.
Yeah, he didn't say that.
I don't. What is like? He would have no previous knowledge if you're Molly Yuan
I
doing.
know. I was just really upset with that Model UN.
Benjamin, I want you to elaborate on what you just said about the police officer knowing about your Model UN
So
standings.
what really happened was we were driving home from a long conference in Stamford, Connecticut. Kushner can't get that one to go. Trying to get 30. I want him to. And let me tell you, man, it was a very upsetting drive home as we were driving home. And actually, I think it was 1 hour in. Kushner can't get them both to go. Reich,
That's
no good.
That's his
And
20th rebound of the night.
20?
20th rebound of the night.
20. And Mayor, what happened was we were 1 hour with the Baltimore kids, and basically, I threw a straight in there
Tough three.
by Sestile, sorry. And we're driving home, and now we're in with the Baltimore kids. We're pulled over by a police officer, and immediately our faculty advisor, the one and only, Dave Sloan, said to us, he goes, boys, you know why this police officer came and got us? Because you guys got robbed.
So that's the story you're going with.
We all knew it. That's what happened. You can ask everyone else on
That's the story
the team.
You're going with the police officer, pulled you guys over to tell you guys.
He didn't say we got robbed,
Yeah.
but our faculty advisor said we were robbed. And
Who's your faculty advisor?
the one and only Dave Sloan. So Kushner the whole way through elects not to shoot it.
No, they're holding.
Cougars with a commanding 15-point lead, and Mayer with a foul, and they will force Epstein to earn 2 from the strike, 2 from the line. Here we go.
He's an incredible shooter. I'm willing to bet
Here
that he makes 1.
We
If not
go.
both.
Epstein hits the
Yeah,
first. You called it.
They call me
must.
psychic.
You must be Alicia, because
They
you're a
call me
prophet.
psychic. They call me psychic.
You really must be Eliyahu. You really must be. I mean, you made the free throw. A feat no one has
You know what
ever
else?
done.
You know what else I
I
predict?
mean, what else do you predict?
An exciting Wednesday night.
I do as
You know
well.
what? The Cougars come out like they did tonight. If Isaac puts up another 26-point showing,
Wow.
I don't see them losing.
I mean, 2 banners in a row there. I'd say that's a lot to ask, but the talent of this Cougars team, the hunger in this Cougar team, the strive in this Cougars team. I mean, that'd just be great to watch. Good move from Sestile. Can't finish there. Rebounded
You know what
by
back-to-back?
Reich. So that'll be
You know what back-to-back banners would do for me?
21. Well, get a job in the NBA.
I mean, honestly, no. It's solidifying him as one of the best Berman coaches of all time.
1,000%. Could not agree more. If he isn't already, I mean, that would for sure
He's
prove.
won 2, been to 3 championships in his
Goldberg, good take
great
there.
take.
Another
All
2
right.
points.
I'm willing to say it's over.
Are you sure? I
You
mean,
know,
Cougars-
unless T-Mac's out here. Unless
Unless what?
Unless Tracy McGrady.
13 points in 39 seconds.
Oh, actually, he's on the end of the bench.
Oh,
Yeah. They're
found him there.
Actually.
Thought that was a travel there. O'Valley. So still gives up to O'Valley. He finds O'Valley blocked by Kushner.
Hold it up.
No, as the bench will check in and find their minutes. And
Gosh. Looks like he's putting in the subs.
the subs will find their minutes as Spencerville walks to the bench. Oster with that pass to O'Valley before he was denied by Kushner. And a special shout out to the one and only Benji Kushner.
Yeah, Benji Kushner. What a kid. You know,
He's always smiling, always enjoying.
he's always happy, you know?
I mean, just
he's wise.
So great to watch.
He's a wise child. He's
wise
Older brother
child.
Sam and Isaac, he knows the ways.
One day he's gonna have to carry this JV. Double threat move. He finds Hutman. Hutman finds Davidson. Davidson, the shot blocked. I know, go the other way. Here comes Spencerville.
The Cougars are 10 seconds away from a championship run.
Foul.
They're a little bit more than 10 seconds away now.
10.6 seconds away from reaching the championship.
You know,
in 2 straight years.
I think we deserve this. We want Gushy. We want Gush. Yeah!
And here comes the Bushmeister McGee to check in for the Furziger man. And he will not check in yet.
Gushy is maybe the best three-point shooter in high school.
As the soldier.
He one time hit 4 straight in front of the entire school.
Sergeant Gushy checks in.
It's actually Lieutenant Gushmeister.
Lieutenant Gushmeister.
That's a quote from Donnie Deutsch. You know what? If you guys need your lawn mowed, please go to Roms.
Please go to Roms.
Please go to Roms.
Roms, he's just unreal at it.
Best lawn mowing in Kent Mill.
Unreal.
I honestly.
And Sussman with the rebound, and he traveled.
Do you think he does snow? What's it called? Snow shoveling?
He does everything, man. He literally does everything.
He's a do-it-all man. He plays basketball.
Clock,
He mows lawns. You know, he's a great kid. Great kid. Hire him.
Speaking of Dave Sloan, he's actually in the crowd tonight. A 3 from Sustio. Not to go. Hutman finds Marzouk. 2 seconds left. And the Cougars are on their way. Back-to-back championship berths have been clinched. The Cougars will likely play the winner of the JDS McLean game.
I'm impressed.
In the championship.
I'm impressed. I'm speechless. Honestly, back-to-back years, you know, at the beginning of the season, did we really think they were going to make it here?
I was pretty confident.
I was confident too. I wanted to doubt them, but they had such a good roster. They had top to bottom. They have just great players, great mindsets. They just want to win.
Cougars Kingdom Wednesday should be a fun one to watch. Should feature Cougars against a really solid JDS or McLean team. We will see you then. Thank you so much for being with us here tonight. We will see you later. And wait, we have an interview from Bit Boy, the one and only Benny Margulies. What are your thoughts from tonight? And what would you like to say, Benny?
I'm just so honored to be here right now. You know, I can't thank anybody but my coaches and my teammates.
Who's the real MVP, Benny? Who's the real?
I got to thank my parents for supporting me through this whole thing, and they're with me every single day. And thank you so much. I look forward to Wednesday. Everybody be out here, whether it be JDS, whether it be anyone. Come on, we need all the fans we can get. Let's go!
And you see the Benny Margulies elated and excited.
Bit.
He is a warrior. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Walking bit.
Andrew Pinchot here with us as well. We will see you Wednesday night for the championship in the JV PVAC.
It'll probably be around 6 p.m. 6 p.m. at the Berman Gym.
We will see you Wednesday night.